may enter.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpan are chasing peasants around the Iorveth's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous. I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and disappeared.
How long have you been alderman?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round the circus, so I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes. I organize assorted matters. In the end, everyone listens to Saskia exclusively, me included.
This must be the first revolt ever to be taxed.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stead, though, of course. The prince is just waiting for...
I'm sure his motivations are pure. I'd like to
beat the innkeeper.
So be it.
I must talk to you, Major.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Iorveth's command.
Tell me.
So it doesn't seem to be
Only men among the victims?
young men, humans and elves.
Where did you find the body?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the...
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen. But you should...
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
I don't work for...
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Let me tell you.
Another one. Get one human in, and in no time you've got a swirl.
Hello.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet... sorry. Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the back...
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder.
Greeting.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my...
Funny. Those were the first words.
Master Dandelion's right.
I'd gladly drink, but...
How can we help?
Have you ever heard of a plant called the...
Have we? The pigs have tight.
To tell the truth, I've no ideas.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one used...
Witcher, the immortel. It appears most often near
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
a rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and
Why are you dwarves fighting?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting in my arse in my own inn, not giving a sh**. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
the woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft, and damn it, she's right. Free Vergen.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down on the elves already. But I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper...
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in. But Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth.
Looks like we arrived just in time.
So it seems.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Shell?
Another chance like this won't come around in a...
Let's meet at the mine.
You won't trick any man, you
Hey, Scalen. I really like... I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer...
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures if boulders with arms and legs aren't magic.
He travels the lands, killing monsters.
He got those like I told that story 1,000 times.
Sorcerers
I've heard enough of flying living.
Good thing you're here, Geralt. I'll rhyme.
I'm no pope.
I know, but you have
Yonder?
good.
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise. Sing this. Let us go together, become our brother. How far shall we venture in this great war? Like it?
It rhymed.
All right then. Tell me what you discovered.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want,
You have a tendency to go from...
and you have a tendency to shit on every idea.
I try to take an objective view.
Yet you've joined up. You have.
I'm on Vergen's side.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just...
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen doesn't end up screwing me.
Let me see if I understand your position correctly. Kiss my right cheek.
Whenever I see that stupid romantic spark in your eyes, I just...
Oh, screw you and your help. Lots of humans, dwarves, even...
I hope you're right. Iorveth seems to...
Everyone changes here.
I'm not sure I like changes. I find them hard.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Iorveth a chance. If he uses it well, he'll... That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right...
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar...
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't try...
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both.
Triss, Yennefer...
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have...
True. You seem to have...
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find...
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together.
What have you...
The voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer in the wild hunt. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through. But I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of...
Did you catch up to...
I don't know.
Got anything...
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven...
I believe I said they could exist. And they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
Iorveth seems to have changed.
Which...
One thing's for sure. Letho's not...
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Hens...
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean...
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chick.
Letho is responsible for two... Or rather, for...
Is that so?
Witchers don't step into politics. I don't like the principles that govern the world, but so far nobody... Murdering kings solves nothing.
Let's say you catch him.
I'm sure he wouldn't murder a king without a valid reason. Killing him would be a last...
You return home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression.
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things... It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive. But you're not here to talk about...
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress...
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis's arrival...
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. Why are you here?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temer... A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to... I'm here to make this
Is what they say true?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Veng. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn.
Have you heard about a Witcher's school, apparently?
No. Why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned...
Pretentious and childish for my taste.
A sorceress like you ought to know.
A sorceress's knowledge has not...
The hunt's not a super...
True. The phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as well...
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to...
Letho?
Foltest's killer. Perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me
Certainly. We sorceresses...
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's meg...
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate...
A megascope responds to a person's aura. You were close to her.
No,
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead...
I never heard of flying...
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable...
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this...
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll...
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you... You wanted to do...
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia.
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every... You wanted...
At the council, you mentioned artifacts.
But I can't look...
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glefisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Ked... Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt...
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the...
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon.
Know anything about blood?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the...
Well, well.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this.
What about confirmed cases of...
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the... They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompany...
So Sabrina's curse is just a...
Exactly.
Did you notice? Not...
Yes. Most just disappear...
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turn...
Is that the witch's profession?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious...
Can you kill them by conventional...
A silver sword is enough for a Draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to... Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active, and...
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and...
I'd prefer courage and...
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know. Can Francesca's experience help?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the working.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't...
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something. The medallion again. Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best, not like that old tart.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise.
Is that your opinion? Or you...
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she...
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lowe Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really...
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she might...
Ambition. Infinite.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of...
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated...
The Witcher.
Let's get to work.
Open the shaft. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergum...
We'll keep that in mind.
So, Sheldon.
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover.
You and your music.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought?
I did.
Did you fight him?
Of course.
Philippa claims you know a bit of...
Cook insult. Called King, my son. Thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd shit bricks as soon as his troops got...
Why did he?
According to Henselt, Upper Edern is the ancient ligament.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll...
Load of crap. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things weren't...
All right. Hensel wanted...
He rolled in.
Cecil.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want it.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called drop.
Bloody hell. No.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool it. We decimated the dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Selkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kidways gave ground. Then Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Selkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars of fire covered the battlefield. Yes, they were no more friends. They say it was the doing of the Kidwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be.
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about. Only King Demervin was missing. But
you saw the Kidwennies
from afar. I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ardcarreg. As soon as he set foot on Adernian land, Vandegrift climbed the hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was assured of him, and Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny Arbalest would shoot him. They too.
You captured the Dun band.
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcement. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Bergen. Their standard.
I'm going to need them. Did you see the duel between...
I stood half a furlong from them. They'd already met once at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his... Bet he cut down some...
Vandegrift is dead.
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can... After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. The magic.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know...
Madam Eilham claims you need 4 signals. The standards...
I have a feeling Philippa has...
Here's hoping you're right.
You wet your wet recently.
How are things?
Poor son of a bitch. He almost got away.
I think I heard something.
Damn.
close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they...
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
They're here.
The miners tried to collapse this passage. I wonder what's down below.
Maybe some shit-filled necrophage cesspit.
Oh, they hide the corpses they drag in down there.
Hey, gentlemen, let's focus on finding a dwarven immortal, please. Wonder how many more.
Right. That should do it.
Belly full, axe sharpened, and liquor awaits. Ready for battle. We should get together for a good libation.
To arms!
A true dwarf's got 3 things to do in life. Build a fortress.
Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
You wet your wick recently, Witcher?
Got to blow up this nest.
Right, Geralt.
Thanks for your help, sir.
Say nothing.
Enough yapping.
First, I want to see if my fuck dates.
Just don't strain yourself. Beaver! Eh? That's the right, not human.
How are you?
Better than at Brenna. Though, but I promise you this. Well,
Zoltan says your company.
unbeatable.
Is that so?
Sounds ready to take.
Give me your back.
You one stroke. You should take on Scaling. You beat me and your old company indeed.
Jelly sponge.
What's going on? What's the rush?
Canaries.
Would you look at that, friends?
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you.
Vivaldi.
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given...
I can use...
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you...
I'm sure Vivaldi would...
It's nearly all I've got on me.
I broke out in a cold sweat. Started sniffing intensely like a dog in a butcher's shop.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an ant.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is...
Where exactly is...
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce...
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you.
Wait till I get... What's going on? What's the meaning of this, eh? Don't draw your sword. Not around wolves. Not around humans. of green, amidst shrubs he's seen, crouching on leg.
Evil eye.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive, like in the old days.
I remember you were shite at working the pickaxe. Swung it like a woman.
I couldn't stand it down there. Toil underground all the
What's the meaning? Don't draw your sword. Not around humans.
Cosplayers.
And you, my love, do you trust the girl?
Ah, you've finally given in.
Started that a while ago, actually.
Folter's death. Society acknowledged.
Yeah, I know. Too.
It's a bundle to us, Witcher. We have to pay for it.
Iorveth sent.
Iorveth will never.
Don't risk it! You need to take him alive!